The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Robert Covington.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Powell and Covington up at the forward. Tony Snell is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, in at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard... Is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep it. everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Lillard with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. It's Powell on the wing. Ingles with the rebound. And here's Utah. Bogdanovich finds Ingles. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded by Powell. Bogdanovich wide open. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Covington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it does a lot for Covington when he can finish through contact. Gives him the confidence to take it inside, even when there's traffic.
And that one good from Clarkson.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Lillard. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Now, Gobert after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Shot from 12. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shoot 2. That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lillard with it. Conley picks him up. And that one, good.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Covington kicks to Lillard. With the drive. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, Lillard's one of the smaller point guards in the league, but amongst traffic, he's willing to go in and challenge, and tough one there as he gets creative.
Now, here's Clarkson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Nurkic in the post. Ingles covering. Nurkic can't hit. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Snell. The pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
The first free throw is good.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Nobody near Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 7. Jazz trail by 4. Conley the pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Ingles. The Jazz with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Covington's shot is off. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Nurkic. And here is Powell. Pass to Lillard. And here's Nurkic. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Now Gobert, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Clarkson against Nurkic. Here's Gobert. It doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Snell, that's good.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Dishes it to Ingles. Here's Gobert. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Nurkic against Gobert. Nurkic dishes to Powell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Clarkson outside. The feed to Bogdanovich over Lillard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
In the corner, Snell with it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
A different look for Utah. Sides checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And O'Neal subbed in for Clarkson. Portland also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Tony Snell. Whiteside finds Conley. And he drives in. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 6. Nance with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Taking a look at some stats for Zeller. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
first one drops.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 7. Gay passes to O'Neal. Right through the D for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lillard outside, driving to the basket.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Gay misses. Now here's Nance, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Lillard the pass to Nance. Back to Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now the pass to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Here's Simons. Ingles covering, and it's Simons missing. Jazz trailed by 5. Here's Ingles. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Whiteside. Zeller grabs the board, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Trailblazers leading by 5. Simons surveying the D. Nance, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Jazz trailed by 5. On the wing, Ingles. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Smith with it. Conley picks him up. Conley against Smith. Over Conley. Bank shot. No good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Gay. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Smith, and it's in there.
He invites the contact and knows that his body, the way he's built physically, can take it. Smith Jr., nice job there.
Conley kicks to Ingles. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Well, the road less traveled. Anthony Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
Here's Simons after Rudy Gay's bucket. Zeller passes to Simons. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingles. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now here is Smith. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And they come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Conley against Nance. Got a piece of it.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Outside Conley. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. What a great connection between the Blazers and these Portland fans, Greg. Damian Lillard made clear how much they mean to him.
I think what we're doing with our team, how we're approaching these games and how we're, playing with that desire that you need to play with, we getting that reciprocity from our fans. They bring that energy every night. Us doing what we're doing and giving them a little bit more, they just keep taking it to a different level. So the energy and the excitement is just on a different level.
It is, I agree, and the Blazers have certainly given them plenty to cheer for.
And teams more than ever appreciating the impact of a loud home crowd. It just gives you a lift.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Blazers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Little out there with Nance. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then it's Zeller. And it's Simons in at the 2. Now here's Little. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Little can't hit. Utah trailing here. Pascal, the pass to O'Neal. 13 feet away. Pascal's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
At the elbow, Zeller. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The shot's good from Pascal.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
Here's Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Gay. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Nance. Powell, he's checked in for Little. And Tony Snell subbed in for Anthony Simons. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Now, here is Smith. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Smith tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Pascal. Over Smith. That one rolling around and runs out. And so Powell will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The free throw drops for Powell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Now, here's Clarkson. His last outing with 20 points. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pascal inside. Covington's there. Fades away. Off the left rim and out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
You could see that the D wanted to block the shot, but they didn't. Nurkic schooled him there.
Now here's Conley. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. Trailblazers leading by 4. Powell for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Outside Covington. Now Powell. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Golden State.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Shots good by Clarkson.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here's Powell. 8 points for him. Poked away. Nurkic dishes to Powell. Nurkic trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good, and the Jazz making a change here as the Bookies checked in. And so Powell nails both of them. Jazz trailed by 5. With the ball. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Snell. Good. Nice job down low. Snell's got 8 points.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Conley the pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Clarkson. Fires from deep. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Double by Bogdanovich. Powell for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bogdanovich inside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And how about the fearlessness from Bogdanovich? Doesn't pay the D any mind. He enjoys sticking it to them there in the paint.
And that one's good. Lillard. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. 7-point differential. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Azubuike looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Down low, here's Nurkic. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Snell. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Covington kicks to Snell. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Chalk up 2 there. Utah with the ball. They trail by 7. And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A different look now for Portland. Cody Zeller comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Robert Covington. To the inside. And here is Ingles. He's got 6. Clarkson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists tonight.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Here's Snell. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Whiteside sends it back. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Kicks it to Ingles. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Snell. He's got 10. The pass to Nance. Over Ingles. And he overshot that one, missing. Jazz trailed by 4. Pass to Gay. And stolen by Zeller. Lillard dishes to Zeller to the right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. 1:52 left here in the second. Shoots over Lillard. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 13 points.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact, he has the mindset just to slough it off.
A step back shot here. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Lillard against Clarkson. And Lillard kicks to Snell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. both good from the line that time. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Lets it go with the three. That shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 11. Zeller grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snell, the pass to Simons. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Clarkson. The three. That one misses. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hanging there. They've been the better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Portland leading by 8. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Ingles, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 8 points here for Joe Ingles.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Lillard with the bucket.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
Bounce pass Conley. Clarkson surveying the floor. Off target with his 3.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And the injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. And he makes that one. Now just a 5-point Portland lead.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Gobert with the block. One-on-one here. There's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Michael Conley. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Conley's got 10 points.
Well, 6 of their last 10 points coming off the fast break.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Snell. He's covered by Clarkson. Conley against Lillard. Feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
To the middle. Here's Covington, and nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovich. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Gobert. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And Utah making a change here as the bookies checked in. Powell finds Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Jazz leading by 5. As Azubuike the pass to Conley. And stolen by Lillard. Got a piece of it. Now Powell. 10 points for him. Inside. Here's Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Conley with it. He's got 10. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Lillard outside. The pass to Nurkic. A rebound by the Jazz.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on him.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to basket. Lock at 6. Another shot. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 7. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley against Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, that's an exclamation point right there. Lillard is a natural-born finisher.
Conley against Lillard. He's tightly guarded. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And that one is good. We've got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
Hey, he has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zeller is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. Simons, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Dennis Smith in for Lillard. Pass to Simons. Here's Powell over O'Neal. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Powell. Ingles against Smith. Right side pitch to O'Neal. Pascal inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pascal's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Smith outside, over Whiteside. From 12 feet out, it's tipped. Zeller passes to Nance. He kicks it to Powell. Top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Big break. Big break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah, leading by 5. Whiteside kicks to O'Neal. Back to Whiteside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Powell with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's O'Neal. Here's Pascal. That's in the short one. Pascal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Simons, the pass to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Dennis Smith Jr. just playing hard right now and using some of that force from the point guard position.
The Trailblazers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Dennis Smith Jr. declaring for the draft after an unreal freshman campaign at NC State, being named the ACC Freshman of the Year, something no Wolfpack player had done in over 40 seasons.
Second free throw, no good. Utah leading by 8. Passes to Ingles. Puts it up from 7. Jump shot is good that time. Ingles has got 12 in the game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Smith going inside, and it's blocked. Pascal kicks to O'Neal. There's the pass to get. 6 to shoot, and the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pascal inside. Covered by Lillard. And slam dunk by Pascal.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Nance.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left to play in the third. Lillard the pass to Nance. Now Powell jacks up a three. Nance outside. Powell in the high post. O'Neal's there. Powell, that's good.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Conley dishes to Whiteside. Kicks it to Clarkson. Into the lane. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Clarkson's got 13.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Utah.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Damian Lillard. From deep, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Norman Powell. Zeller is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the two-guard spot.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
And the dunk by Zeller.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Up top. Gay against Lillard. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Lillard. Gobert with the block. Lillard against Conley. He kicks to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Lets it fly. And that one's on target from the wing. And it's 13 points for Mike Conley.
That is one tough customer. I mean, the defense was there, but Conley just ignores it.
Here's Lillard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lillard's got 26.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Clarkson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Passes it to Pop. Zeller inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Pocket 6 from 20 feet out. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Zeller drops it in. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
O'Neal against Pop. Gay left side. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And Tony Snell subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And Gobert drops them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the pass to Covington. Lillard surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Covington against Clarkson. Covington's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clarkson gets to Conley. Some solid defense from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 15. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Snell, the pass to Nurkic. Over O'Neal. Nurkic can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson with the ball. Now Covington defending.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst, and when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Trailblazers trail by 17. Lillard left side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lillard against Conley. There's the dish to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Conley. Bogdanovich looking around. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
To the paint. Here's Lillard. Here's Covington. Count it. Good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Conley finds Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic.
Nurkic with the pump fake does a good job fooling the defender that time.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
The first one falls.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something that teammates can rally behind.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Snell. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Gobert. And slam by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Count that one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Conley against Lillard. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Rebounded by Snell. Snell's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clarkson with the ball. Lillard picks him up. There's the triple. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trailed by 14. To the left wing. Lillard outside. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's Covington, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
The first free throw is good.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset. At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball, the disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
Clarkson passes to Conley. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Down low, here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Conley scanning the floor. A shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Jazz leading by 10. And the Jazz call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where anybody had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Here's Conley. Trailblazers trail by 8. Zeller dishes to Lillard. And it's good, 2 points. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Clarkson. Right side, Conley. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Lillard. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's blocked. They recover it. Powell, no one around him. Off target with the open look.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
They could use a bucket. Conley's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Passes it to Snell. Over Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. Utah leading by 6. Conley the pass to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gobert. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
I'm trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
And that one's good. Lillard's got 34 points.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
And yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 8. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Snell from outside. Gobert pulls it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Inside, here's Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
So smart in these situations. Love how Covington often picks the correct route to run.
And here's Clarkson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 31 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.